Driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the countryside. With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Yaru.
Poeta.
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Quetta. Meta. Yaya. Gadriende. Quetta.
Poeta.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
Yaru.
Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Huh? Each a Farah.
Estes, Gathway. Woodoo.
Quetta. Gongende. Voodoo. Yaya. Yasamiende. Huh? Yaru. Yaya.
Yeah.
Quetta.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Yaya. Peralda. Yaya. Work on.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Quetta. Gonganda. Workende. Workende.
Yeah.
Quetta.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce.
Here
But a
work-
populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Yeah. Working day. Yaru gongen day. Quetta. Quetta. Working day.
Huh? Yeah. Gonganda. Workan. Huh? Yaru.
Woodsmen and
Gonganda.
farmers now kept the village well
Working day.
supplied.
Yeah.
Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that,
Each
communities employed scouts.
Quetta. Working day. Workan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You went day.
Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold.
Ridende. Yes, sir. Yes,
To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Quetta. Each a fare. Working day.
Hestes. Gathway off. Delphende.
Buffet.
Abendende. Workende.
Reader. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeherende. Astirende. Ridende. Gande. Kutlich.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Yes, sir. Astirende. Yeah.
With a good supply of gold, the village was
Yes,
becoming a large town.
Astirende. Ridende.
The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Yaru. Ichafara. Workende.
Yaru. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Kutlich. Ridende. Astirende. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Huh? Yaru. Workende.
Yaru.
Yeah. Ayo.
Quetta. Where can?
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves.
Your way, you all. Now.
The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
Eat your work up. What's that thing?
Each bouquet that.
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Your way, you all. Each timber fails. That's surely built inbred. Your way. That's surely built inbred. Your way.
Don. Each bouquet that.
Yeah, ridende ut. Farende du. Ga up. Each will ridan. Thuda. Don't do that.
Yes, sir.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Yaru to work. Here I thought Fet Fatima.
Got Your way.
Each a worker.
What farende du?
Yes, sir. Plymouth got mit mig.
Rider je voljende hesa. Each here.
Jerua, hummet omne. Porka viras.
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north.
Forward each will ridan.
First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry.
Garwigan Astira. Garwigan. Aknawa. Garu, Farah. Garu, Farah.
Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry.
Yeah, voljende hesa.
The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack.
Garu upp mit mig. Kommat on. Garu, Farath. Garwigan Azatnath. Each will. Yes, sir. Garu Astigath.
Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables. The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Each a worker. Hestes comende.
Aknawa.
Each timber Theos.
Potes, ridende ut.
Each brookie that.
Forward here. Each will reader. Ja, go. Reader Yaru, don't it that.
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Each a winner.
On your worker.
Yarway, Yoala.
Yeah, ridende ut. Each year. Each will reader.
Ayoret Yaru.
On your worker.
Yerathu.
Bayon.
Each a worker.
Forward ridende ut.
Vin Hesta.
Hurra!
Yerwath Garwigan. Yeah.
What have you do? Ja, go.
Bayon, man.
Each will
Ayoret
Each will reader.
Tremet Astirath Garwigan. Bayon, man.
Reader Yaru. Ridende ut. Each year. Poliende Hesa. Ga up. Don't it that.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Garu Ukumath Onna. Ritnu.
The cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
Steady faster.
What ridende ut?
On Vondestrelum!
Hurra! Donde tat? Donde tat? Farendenu.
Hestus commende. That shule beo timbran.
Ridre Farendenu. Ridende ut. Each will rida.
Eoridas. Hellsborough. Eoridas. Verat. Katwimmer. Garu. You need it over.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Your way, you all. Each timber Theos. Icheum Yeseli.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah? Go. Each year.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Ichuela. Go. Ridende ut. What farendenu? Foliente hesta. Huda. Each will redan. Donde that? Huda.
Lista letteth Uskan. A stigeth on way.
Forward each year. Go. Ridende ut. Ichuela. Go.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowmen would be protected from an infantry charge.
Yeah, foliende hesa.
On move. Yes, sir.
The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here, too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Your way, yeah, Arler. Each timber theos. Here up upper. That shule beo timber.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.